My dear students, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to give you complete solution of the lesson A Very Old Man with Enormous Wing, a short story in compulsory English of grade 12. Let's get started. Understanding the text. Answer the following questions. How does the narrator describe the weather and its effects in the exposition of the story? यो कथाको सुरुवातमा त्यति बेलाको मौसम कस्तो थियो र त्यसले कसरी असर पारेको छ यो कथामा भन्ने कुरा सोधिएको छ। The narrator describes that it was a rainy season and raining continuously for 3 days, and due to the rain, many crabs were dead inside the home and spreading a bad smell throughout the house. Describe the strange man as Pelayo and his wife first encounter within their courtyard. जब पेलायो र उसकी श्रीमतीले त्यो मान्छेलाई देखे नि अनौठो मान्छेलाई त्यो अनौठो मान्छे कस्तो खालको थियो। Pelayo and his wife encountered an old man in their courtyard lying face down in the mud, very weak, impeded by his enormous wings, few fatted hairs on his bald skull, and very few teeth in his mouth. Why did Pelayo and Elisenda imprison the old man in the chicken coop? The couple imprisoned the old man in the chicken coop so that anything bad would not happen due to that man. Why was Father Gonzaga not sure about the old man being a celestial messenger? Father Gonzaga was not sure about the old man being a celestial messenger since he noticed that he didn't even understand God's language or how to greet his ministers. He had the unbearable smell with parasites and there was nothing to prove him as a proud dignity of angel. Many people gathered at Pelayo's house to see the strange old man. Why do you think the crowd assembled to see him? Many people gathered at Pelayo's house to see the strange old man because he had enormous wings and seemed like a celestial messenger. Some miracles happened while the crowd gathered to see the strange man. What are these miracles? Answer. While the crowd gathered to see the strange man, there happened some miracles like the blind man didn't recover his sight but grew 3 new teeth. The paralytic didn't get to walk but almost won the lottery. Lepers sore sprouted sunflowers. Number State the irritating things that the people did with the strange old man. Answer. The crowd began to irritate the strange old man since he was unable to impress them. They pulled his feathers and threw stone at him to get him to stand. They poked him with a branding iron and burnt him. Number H. How and why was the woman changed into a spider? When she had sneaked out of her parents' house without permission to dance and had disobeyed her parents, the lightning bolt of brimstone came through the crack of the toe of the fearful thunderclap in the sky, and the woman was changed into a spider. Describe how Elisenda saw the strange man flying over the house. Elisenda saw the strange man flying over the house holding himself up in some way with a risky flapping of a senile vulture. She kept watching him until it was no longer possible for her to see him. Reference to the context. A. The arrival of a strange man at Pelayo's courtyard arouses many suspicions and explanations. Explain how a neighbor woman, Father Gonzaga, and the doctor speak of strange men. Why do you think these three people give different kind of interpretation? Okay, जब त्यो नयाँ खालको अनौठो खालको मान्छे आयो नि त्यसपछि अलग अलग तीनजनाले अलग अलग कुरा प्रस्तुत गरे त्यो मान्छेको विचारमा त्यो मान्छेको बारेमा ती के हुन् त एन्सर The arrival of a strange old man at Pelayo's courtyard arouses many suspicion and explanations. The neighbor woman who knew everything about life and death told that he was an angel who must have come for the child, but he had been knocked down by the rain due to his old age. Similarly, Father Gonzaga, the priest, doubted on him when the old man did not understand the language of the world. Likewise, the doctor found whistling sound in his heart and kidneys, which indicated impossibility of his being alive, and furthermore, he was surprised to see his so natural wings and why others didn't have that. These three people gave three different explanations regarding the strange man because of his appearance and activities were completely different to the people of the physical world. Number B. This story belongs to the genre of magical realism, a genre preferred by Garcia Marquez in his novels and short stories. Magical realism is a narrative technique in which the storyteller narrates the commonplace thing with magical color and the events look more magical and real at the same time. Collect 5 magic realist happening from the story and argue why they seem magical to you. This story belongs to the genre of magical realism, a genre perfected by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. In this story, it is seen that there is an old man like a magical figure from some kind of fantasy world. Pelayo, while coming back to the house after throwing the crabs, noticed a very old man lying face down in the mud and impeded by his enormous wings. It is magical in the sense that people living in this physical world have no any wings. From the description of Pelayo, doctor and neighbor woman, it is reflected that he came from another planet. The neighbor woman told him an angel that is magical word itself. Similarly, the changing of a woman into a spider due to the thunder and lightning, the old man's wonderful eyes, his first attempt at flight, his passing over the last houses, these all are abnormal. So the story belongs to the genre of magical realism. The author introduces the episode of a woman who becomes a spider for having disobeyed her parents. This episode at once shifts people's concentration from the strange old man to the spider woman. What do you think is the purpose of the author to bring this shift in the story? The author introduces the episode of a woman who becomes a spider for having disobeyed her parents, and this episode at once shifts people's concentration from the strange old man to the spider woman. I think the purpose of the author to bring this shift in the story is to show magical connection with two different incidents. As the story contains the characteristics of magical realism, the author means to display something strange, astonishing, taking place in the world to connect the story with the world of magical realism. The old man is given more of a sense of magic realism. He represents human blindness to beauty and mercy. The spider girl is part of a traveling carnival show that comes to the village. The main attention happens to be a spider girl. People liked the morality behind the spider girl, disobeying her parents and God. As the result, she was changed into the spider. People concentrated their full attention towards the spider girl getting forgotten of angel. D. The story deals with the common people's gullibility. How do Pelayo and his wife take advantage of common people's whim? The story deals with the common people's gullibility. After finding old man with enormous wings, Pelayo and his wife Elisenda try to communicate with him and there comes a neighbor woman. She informs that the old man is an angel and it was there to take the child. Then they put the angel in the chicken coop and during the middle of the night their child's fever breaks. They decided to let him go, but at the same time entire community arrives there to see the angel. Father Gonzaga also arrives declaring that the old man is a fake. The news of the angel spreads like wildfire and the courtyard soon resembles a marketplace. Elisenda then has the idea of charging a 5 cent admission fee for seeing the angel. They soon become rich. In this way, Pelayo and his wife take advantage of common people's whim by charging admission fee to see the strange old man. Thus, it can be said that the story deals with the common people's gullibility. This way, I have come to an end of my video, and if you like my video, like the video and subscribe the channel so that you will get notified when I upload next video which may be useful to you.